Welcome to Game 2 of City SC Utah 2009 boys versus Utah Celtic. City SC is in blue and the Celtic are in white. Today is September 22nd, 2025. This game is being played in Orem, Utah. So, let's see, it is White who with the kickoff and maintaining possession, bringing up the left-hand side. And that's Jax putting some pressure on there, but White gets through and it is tapped out of bounds by Waddie. It will be White throwing. Ball thrown in. Henry puts some pressure on. That ball is booted away by Waddie, and Jason gets control of it, gets it over to Caleb on the far right-hand side, and he keeps it in bounds. Caleb brings the ball over, and that pass is intercepted. Gabe trying to put some pressure on there. Caleb, the ball gets past him. Jason recovers, keeps it in bounds, just crossing midfield, gets it over to Gabe. No, over to Henry. Henry takes a move, makes a turn, cuts inside just outside the box, taps it in, easily scooped up by White's goalkeeper. So White goal kick. Ball rolled out over the right-hand side. That is Caleb putting the pressure on. Ball dislodged, but White recovers. No foul called there on the screen. Jax now over on the right, putting pressure on. That ball was intercepted, dislodged, and recovered by White. The pass is intercepted by Jmo. His pass intended for Gabe was incomplete. White recovers, resets to their keeper. And a foul called right there against Gabe, no card. And it will be a White free kick just outside of their box. Ball quickly put it back into play, brought over to the left-hand side. White bring the ball past midfield on the left-hand side. They have a cutter just outside City's box. Brock gets a toe on it. Shot blocked away by Bryce. And that ball is cleared away by Henry, recovered by Tate, who clears it away over to Caleb. Caleb with possession, swings it over, trying to get to Jax. He makes the connection. Jax takes a move. Gets the ball over to Jmo. Jmo one touches it, and Waddie is called offsides. Ball back in play. Right down the gut. Caleb gets a foot on it. No foul called. White has a runner. And that ball is going to roll out of bounds. It will be City goal kick. Bryce to Brock. Brock looking for options. Gets it over to Waddie. Waddie takes a touch. Swings it back over to Bryce. Brock. Line drive deflected high up into the air. Brought down by Jmo. And that ball hits the ref and the ref blows his whistle. So I believe it'll be a drop kick right there at that point. Ball back in play. Jmo with some hustle. White bringing it over to the right-hand side. And they shoot it up into the center, intended for their striker, but were not able to complete that. And easily scooped up by Bryce. Bryce drop kicks it. Down the line, trying to get to Caleb. Caleb gets it on the bounce, and it is kicked out of bounds. It will be City SC's throw-in deep into White's territory. ball is out of bounds. It went way out of bounds, and Jason is running, about to come into the screen, and he's getting it. Jason throws the ball in to Henry. Henry heads the ball, is able to make the turn, puts it up to the center. That pass is intercepted and cleared away. It will be another Jason throw-in. Jason telling the players to move, gets it to Caleb. Caleb takes a touch, gets past his defender, entering the box, crosses it in the center, and it cleared away. It will be a City SC corner kick on the far side. Brock coming in to head, Tate coming in to head. The last man of defense will be Jason. Here comes the kick. It's hard to see, but the player setting the ball. Here's the kick. High and wide left. The wind might have been a factor in that one. It is pretty windy today, and the wind is blowing towards the camera. Ball is back into play. White plays it to the left. Errant pass. Tate tries to get there, recovered by Waddie. Waddie to Jmo, back over to Waddie again. That pass picked up by Gabe, I believe. Recovered by, now Jason has it, getting it over to Caleb. Caleb looking for options, almost stuffed, but he recovers. Caleb looking to cross, he crosses in. It will be a City SC corner kick. Their second of the half. It'll be right in front of the camera.
We're on a team.
Jmo will be taking the kick. Again, last man of defense is Jason. Brock and Tate both up high in the box. Jmo giving the signal. There's the kick, high and to the left, and headed, and just left. I believe that was Brock who got his head on it. Just left of the goal. He was completely uncovered. He had the time. I just think it was the angle. It was too hard to get with his head. Ball back in play by White, brought over on the right-hand side. Caleb with a sliding tackle and called for a foul right there. White now in possession. They kick the ball back, put the ball back into play. Reset to the keeper who's out of the box, and they swing it over to the left-hand side. Ball gets to midfield. Waddie uses his body shields. It gets past a player, gets it over. That pass is deflected, recovered by White. They look, shot taken, blocked by Jason, and it is going to be a White throw-in in the attacking third. Ball thrown in, brought down, retained by White. They reset things back over into the center. Swing it over to the right now. Caleb on defense, gets a foot on it, but White recovers. Jmo with the block. White recovers. Caleb again, White recovers. White swings it over to the right-hand side. Get it down the line, and bodied away by Josh, I believe that was, but White retains control just outside of the box on the line. Ball cleared and shot, and it went over the crossbar just barely. Oh, I thought that was a shot, but apparently it is a White corner kick. Their first of the half. There's the signal. Ball medium height, headed away by Brock, recovered by White.
What? You're not on
White switches things over to the left-hand side of the pitch. Making several complete passes. Jack's putting some pressure on, forcing White to reset back to their keeper. Gabe playing up high. White maintaining possession, playing both sides of the field. That ball is intercepted by Tate. However, White recovers. Waddie now running down the line trying to keep it in bounds. White recovers. White brings it up top on the left-hand side, attacking third, crosses it into the center. Pressure by City SC. Ball reset again over to their midfielder, our center, reset to the goalie, and bringing the ball out from the back again on the left-hand side. The ball is chipped up high into the right, just in front of the box. White has it. Josh gets a foot on it. That ball is blocked. Tate recovers. Tate swings it out over to completed pass over to Caleb, who gets it back over to Henry, to Jason. Jason to Henry. Henry looking for options, back to Jason. Jason swings it back over to Bryce, the keeper. Bryce assessing, chips it over to the right-hand side, brought down by Waddie. Waddie to Jax. Jax makes a move. He's looking for options. He's running. He's bringing it up to the top of the key, and the ball is dislodged and recovered by White. Waddie was making a run on that, but they were unable to connect. Henry with some pressure, no foul called there, and chipped up and a shot on goal, but easily recovered by White's keeper. Ball rolled out to the left-hand side for White. Ball chipped up high into the center, trying to get to their striker, and that ball rolls into the hands of Bryce. Bryce rolls it over to Brock. Brock back to Bryce. Ball intended for Tate, did not get there. It was recovered, however, by Jmo. Jmo swings it over to Waddie. Waddie back over to Jmo. Jmo dislodged. White has the ball at top. Shot on the wide left. And it is City goal kick. Bryce kicks it up into the center, intended for Jmo. Brought down by Tate, kicked over to the right-hand side over to Jason. Jason unable to keep it in bounds, and it will be White's throwing. White looking for options, throws it into the center, tipped away. Tate clears it, get it to Gabe, completed pass. Gabe intended for Jmo, that pass is incomplete. Tate on the defense delays the player in front of the box. Josh, Tate clears the ball over to Jax on the right-hand side, completed pass. Jax keeps it in bounds. He's got time, and he's edged out. He keeps it in bounds, crosses it, intended for Henry, unable to connect. And White resets to their keeper. White out to the right-hand side into the center. Jmo putting pressure on. Gabe putting pressure on. Henry gets a body on it, wins the ball, gets it over to Jax. Jax is fouled hard, and it should be a set piece opportunity for City. Looks like Jmo who will be taking the kick. Here it is, up high into the right-hand side and sliding in to try to get it was Caleb, but it was just too far. It will be White goal kick. White kicks it over to the right-hand side of the box. That pass is intercepted by Jmo, gets it to Caleb. Caleb takes a touch, gets through a pass over to Jmo. He's at the top of the box, winds up, shoots wide right. Another Utah Celtic goal kick. Again, White kicks it out to the right. Pass intercepted, Gabe gets a toe on it, dislodged, White recovers. White resetting, switches the field over to the left-hand side. Collision with Waddie, however White maintains possession. Brock gets the ball. Brock shielding. Brock taps it over to Josh. Josh switches it over to Waddie, and that ball goes out of bounds. Ball quickly thrown in. Celtic feeling this is an opportunity to score. Jason, Josh dislodges Tate, and that ball is picked up by Bryce. Bryce rolls the ball over to Brock. Brock looking for his options. Gets the ball over to Waddie. Waddie back over to Bryce. Bryce makes a move, gets past a player. Pass deflected, intercepted by White. White in the attacking third. Now Tate gets a toe on it, dislodges it. Henry recovers, brings it over to the right-hand side, trying to get to Jax, but that pass was intercepted. Waddie gets a toe on it, and White still maintains possession. Ball kicked, hit on the back heel of Jmo, and cleared away by White. It will be City SC's throw-in just past midfield. Jason with the throw-in. Gets it to Jmo, to Josh. Josh to Tate. Tate is tackled, recovers the ball, gets it to Jmo. Jmo looking for options. He swings it over to the right-hand side, looking for Caleb, and Caleb is called offsides. Ball back in play. Sliding tackle by Caleb, dislodges the ball, and it is going to be a Utah Celtic corner goal kick. Ball kicked over to the right-hand side for Utah Celtic. Pass deflected by Henry. It will be out of bounds, a White ball. Ball thrown in. Intercepted by Caleb, trying to get it to Gabe. That ball is dislodged, reset to the Celtic keeper. Keeper kicks it over to the left-hand side. The ball is dislodged, recovered by Tate. Tate to Waddie. Back over to Brock. Brock resets things to Josh. Josh looking for Caleb. Caleb making the run to Jason. Jason to Henry. Wonderful set. Henry back over to Caleb. Josh. Jason. He crosses it and picked up. Runners weren't able to get there in time. Celtic drop kick the ball, picked up by Josh over to Tate. Tate completes a pass over to Henry. Henry to Jason. Jason slide tackled, no foul called there. Caleb gets a foot on it, delays things, brought down by Brock. That pass is intended for Tate but was intercepted. Now Jmo Shields gets the ball, gets past one player and is dispossessed, and a foul called against Celtic. Tate taking the foul kick. There's the whistle. Ball kicked over, completed pass to Josh. Josh swings it over the right-hand side, intended for Jex. That pass was intercepted, and another foul, I believe. So a set-piece opportunity for City SC, maybe about 5 yards outside the box. Jmo again taking the kick. Brock and Jason out of the screen. Waddie now coming into it. Tate coming inside to provide some height. There's the whistle. Jmo, no. Josh swings it to the left. Pass was picked up by the keeper, bobbled, but City unable to get there in time, and Celtic pick it up and roll it out over the right-hand side. Tate with the delay, forcing the play to over to the left-hand side. Now Jex putting some pressure on. Jmo going in for the tackle, unable to get there. Ball cleared over to the right-hand side. Jason now on defense, just outside the box. Ball crossed over. Brock gets a toe on it, dislodges it. White resets. That ball is dislodged by Jmo, who tries to get it to Henry. They weren't on the same page. White recovers on the left-hand side. White bringing it in. Gets past a couple of players, now inside the box, dislodged by Brock. Brock gets the ball over to Jex, but it was out of bounds. It'll be White throw in just past midfield. Couple of substitutions, Henry coming off, Lau coming in, Tate coming off, Will coming in, and can't see the number of the other player. Ball thrown in by White. Ball is dislodged, recovered by Jex. Jmo sliding tackle. White recovers. Now Jmo Shields uses his body, gets it to number 11. 11 is the other player who just came in the half. Ball swung over to Jason. Jason to Caleb. Caleb to Jmo. Jmo to 11. To Josh, to Jason. Jason past midfield. He's got Jex now on the other side. Jex looking for an opportunity to cross it. Crosses it. Ball deflected and picked up by Celtic keeper. Keeper rolls it over to the left-hand side this time. And Will in hot pursuit, as is Jex, I believe that is. Lau putting some pressure on up high. Ball cleared away down the left-hand side. Waddie gets a toe on it, gets it to Brock. Brock switches the field over to Bryce. Bryce takes a touch, puts it up into the center, recovered. City's in some trouble. Ball brought down by Jason, who gets it to Caleb. Caleb now running in, storming inside the box. He's looking for options. He's still got it there a little bit too hard. And it'll be a Celtic goal kick. Ball kicked high into the left-hand side of midfield that is headed away by Waddie. Brought down by White. Picked up by 11, but dispossessed. Ball swung over to the right-hand side by White. And then centered. Cleared away by Brock. Recovered by Caleb, who taps it over to Jason. Jason, with pressure, gets the ball up over in the center to Will. Will to Jmo. Jmo. Maradona's. Gets past a player, dislodged, gets the ball to Lau. Lau back to Jmo. Jmo, still with the ball on the right-hand side, gets it over to the right. Ball crossed over to the center, headed away by White, and reset. Now Lau with the defensive pressure. Jax with the pressure. Will playing the off chance. Unable to get there. That ball is intercepted by Lau. Lau gets the ball over to Caleb. Caleb trying to intended for 11, but unable to get there. Ball is passed now on the right-hand side. White has it just outside City SC's box. They bring it inside the box. Josh on defense, and too heavy of a touch by White. It will be City's goal kick. Couple more substitutions. One more for City. Ball is back in play. Bryce to Brock. Brock with time. Gets the ball down to midfield. Picked up by number 14. Couple of completed passes, a little bit of 1-2s between Will and Jmo. Or I believe that's Eli, actually. Jason dislodges the ball, recovers. Gets the ball into the center, is dispossessed, and White recovers, swings it over to the left-hand side. That ball goes out of bounds. It will be City's throw-in. Ball thrown in quickly to 11. Pass back over to Lau. Lau to Brock. Brock gets the ball over. Lau with possession, gets past a player. He's open, he's wide. He's got time, he swings it over. A little bit of razzle-dazzle there, and shot! Oh, just above the top right post. Top left for the shooting team. What an opportunity, that was a good one. It will be White goal kick. Ball up high into the right-hand side. Ball recovered by City, swung over. Trying to get it to Will. Will's right there. That ball's kicked up high by White. Will shielding. And a foul called against Will. It will be White ball, who quickly plays it into the left-hand side. And no. White. White making several passes. Ball kicked over to the right-hand side, looking for their runner. Jason boots that high. No, that's Josh who boots that high above the trees, and it will be Celtic throw-in. Ball thrown in and kicked out of bounds. The refs are still deciding. It will be White throwing. Ball back in play. Jason gets the ball. Dislodged. White recovers. White looking to cross it in. Cleared away by Josh. It will again be White throw-in. Caleb brings the ball down, makes a move, gets the ball over the center. Over to Jmo, gets it over to Will, trying to keep it in. Still in bounds, and no, the ball was called out of bounds, which was the correct call. Ball thrown in, headed by White, recovered by Jason. Jason to Caleb. Caleb switches the ball over, recovered by White. They swing it over to the left-hand side. And offsides on White. Ball put back into play. Lau completes a pass. Jmo recovers. Swings the ball over to Josh. Josh launches it high. Hit by White, and it will be a City SC corner kick, the third one of the half. So number 14 will be the one taking the corner kick. Players coming up from the defense, 3.5 stand back. Here's the signal. The kick high up into the center, brought down, shot attempt by Will, but blocked by White, and that ball goes out of bounds. It is going to be, still haven't seen the call, but it should be City's ball. Eli throws the ball in, headed away by White, and a high kick on Lau. So it'll be White kick. Ball back in play, reset to the keeper. Keeper back over to his left. Ball chipped up high over the right-hand side, looking for the runner, and cleared away by Jason. It will be a Celtic throw-in deep in City SC territory. Ball thrown in, chipped up high, headed away by Lau. Again headed by, I believe that's number 11, recovered by White. Ball hit by White, far left, headed away by Eli, and it will be a Celtic corner kick.
Check out your guys' gear.
City. Here's the signal. The corner kick is up high into the center, headed away by Weston. Ball still in the box. Lau gets a foot on it, clears it away, recovered by White, then cleared again. Will now in pursuit taps it over to Brody. Brody gets it over to Caleb. Caleb taps it in the center, gets past a player, held back, no foul called. Lau picks up the slack. Switches it over to the right-hand side. Who does he have? Eli, I think, and a foul called there. Not a foul, it's going to be a throw-in. Ball thrown in quickly to 14. Ball chipped up over, still just inside the box. Looking for something, and a foul. He was in the box, but the ref is going to call it outside. So an opportunity for City SC to run a set piece. Number 14 looks to be the one who will be kicking the ball. Or will it be Jmo? No, 14. Jmo up high, headed by Will, up and over the goal post, though. It will be a Celtic goal kick. It was called out of bounds on White, so it will be City SC's 4th corner kick of the half. Number 11 taking the corner. There's the hand signal. The kick low, cleared away by White. That ball initially ran low. A couple of White players jumped over it, and had City been in place, nice stuff by 11. Gets past a player, dispossessed, slides the ball over. However, White recovers, resets to their keeper. Keeper hits it over the far left-hand side. Brody gets a toe on it. It will be Celtic throw-in. Ball thrown inbounds. White makes a couple of complete passes, chips it up. Josh recovers, swings it over to Caleb. Caleb uses his body, gets the ball over to Jmo. Jmo stutter steps, gets the ball over to Brock. Brock swings it over to Eli. Eli puts it in the center to Lau. Lau tries to chip it up, brought down by Brody. Brody keeps possession, swings it over to Eli. Eli to Jmo. Jmo swings it over to the other side, over to Jason. Jason back over to Caleb. Caleb in traffic, breaks through, 1, 2, 3, and dispossessed finally. Jmo gets past, no, that's Lau. Swings the ball over to Eli on the left-hand side, chipped up and no runner there. Nice dive by Will to avoid hitting the keeper. Keeper rolls the ball over to the left-hand side. And that ball was deflected, brought down by White. Will putting pressure on. Will gets a toe on it. Will using his body, gets the ball away. However, White recovers. That errant pass was picked up by Jason. Jason gets a toe on it and makes the foul. White kicks the ball in. And an errant touch, hard touch by White, makes it City SC throw-in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Celtic players switching off right now. There is about 5 or so minutes left in the game, or left in the half. The score is currently 0-0. Momentum was with Utah Celtic early on in the game. I would say City got that momentum back, and right now it's been a little bit of a back and forth. Ball thrown in, intended for Will, and looks like a foul called against Will. Or a foul throw is probably what that was. Utah Celtic throw the ball in. Ooh, and a hard foul on White. Lau was the one who took it, fell hard on his hip. Josh from the back line will now touch it. Jmo ticks back over to Josh. Josh to Brock. Brock over to the right-hand side, trying to get to 11. Makes the complete pass, but too heavy of a touch Deflected off of White, and it will be City SC's throw-in. Ball thrown into Lau. Lau gets it to Eli. Eli to Lau. Lau makes a move, gets the ball over to Eli. To Brody. To 11. I believe that's Weston. Ball kicked up high into the air by Eli, and it goes out of bounds. It will be White, goal kick. Ball back in play, played to the right. Ball switched over to the left-hand side. Eli putting pressure on now. Brody putting pressure on. White resets. A little bit hard of a pass. And ball is picked up. And that pass is kicked out of bounds thanks to City SC's pressure. And it will be their throw-in just past midfield. Jason looking, throws the ball to Will. Will brings it down. Shielded away, gets past a player inside the box. Chips it over, and it will be a City SC corner kick, their 5th one of the half. Ref is telling the players there are 3 minutes left. Jmo wants to score, I can see it. There's the signal. The kick, centered, booted away by White, recovered by Jmo. Hard tackle, and it will be City SC's ball. Ball kicked up high, brought down by White, recovered by White, and kicked out of bounds. It will be City SC's throw-in deep in White's territory. Caleb looking to throw the ball in. Throws the ball to Lau. Lau gets past a player, gets past 2. Dispossessed, and a foul called against Lau. Ball played to the left. White approaching midfield. The ball is intercepted. I believe that is Josh. Gets the ball over to Jmo, but looks like the ref may have touched it. Oh. So because the ref touched the ball, he's resetting things. Drops it over to Josh. Josh swings it over to Brock. Brock into the center to Lau. Lau to Jmo. Lau still with it, dancing on the line. Dislodged. Now Will gets past the ball. He gets past a couple of players. He chips it into the center. Cleared away by White. Recovered by Jason. He taps it over to the left-hand side trying to get to Caleb and is knocked out of bounds. It will be City SC's throw-in. Ball quickly thrown into Caleb. Caleb knocks it back to Jason. Jason gets it back over to Josh. Josh chips it up high into the center. Brought down by Brody. But the ball kicked back. Recovered by Eli. Over to number 11, Weston, I believe, gets in the center, taps it over to Caleb. Caleb at the top of the corner, using his body, makes the turn, he's inside, tips it into the center. Nobody was going for it. And that is, not sure what the call was there. That must be halftime. The score is 0-0.